Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Okay, so this video is going to end our beautiful coverage of April Fool's Day. In my opinion, 2026 April Fool's Day is the best April Fool's Day. I do think so. We have a little bit of kind of like, I don't know what to word it, negativity, shenanigans, or whatever, of how apparently Dokkan didn't realize how busted the leader skill was and they're nerfing it. It's like, if it was just an intended April Fool's Day joke, like, that makes sense, but they actually didn't understand how good it was and now they're nerfing it, that feels bad. You know, we've done quite a few videos with the Saibaiman. The 318% leader skill showcases, that's for the Saibaiman on the leader skill. We basically swept the entire game. Festival and all difficult fights, all done by the Saibaiman, right? Easily, effortlessly, right? So the last thing I got to do is we do need to do a rainbow video for Int Saibaiman's SSR right here. We have to do a video for this. Now, people asked me to rainbow Int Saibaiman's SSR, and I was considering it because it seemed like it was going to be such a fun, like, you know, I'm not going to need to rainbow, like, oh, Legic's SSR, Android 17's SSR. This was, like, such a fun, silly time. I probably would have rainbowed this guy regardless, but I ended up getting absolutely shafted like crazy by Vegeta and Nappa to where I rainbowed this guy's SSR naturally before even finishing Vegeta and Nappa, right? So let's just do a rainbow video for this guy. I mean, we don't need to go too long here. It's, you know, Int Saibaiman is like the god of the game. Int Saibaiman's SSR, not really so much. So let's look at Int Saibaiman, right? Like, again, the lord of this game. He's getting so much, and he gets so much power per Saibaiman character. Look at this guy. They knew. This is crazy. They intentionally did this so that this guy was not like a god level option, right? Like, characters don't usually, like, let's just take a look here. Am I like wrong on this? Let me just take a look at like Majin Vegeta versus his TUR. Okay. So here's his yeah, see, he still has a number of abilities. Damage reduction and guard. Like, he's still got some stuff, that TUR Majin Vegeta, right? Like, this is crazy. His entire passive is gone, man. So, all right, let's hop in. We definitely have to make sure... Oh, by the way, we have to make sure to get a rotation. Even though his only passive is per Saiyan Saga Ally, he probably is actually going to be doing his best when we have double STR Saibaiman, slot 1, slot 2, and then this guy attacks in slot 3. That'll be his best turn, right? Because we remember this ability right here. So, all right, let's jump in. Let's see what Saibaiman's SSR. Let's see how effective this kid can be. Alright guys, so here we have a rotation. Now remember, when we're running all the Saibaimen together, keep in mind that we aren't going to get any of our links up right here, right? Remember, this is basically just for fun. Oh damn, what's the strat here again? Don't you want to go for... I think you actually want to go for Gohan first. I imagine the Saibaimen aren't going to have any difficulties here anyway, but I believe Gohan is who we want to attack first. I never really do this fight too much. Yeah, you go for Gohan first. Yep, okay. Let's do this, okay? So we'll do this. Remember that the STR Saibaiman does give a very powerful defensive support effect, by the way, when supering. Because the whole setup for the team is meant that you go STR Saibaiman slot 1. By getting targeted, he massively buffs all Saibaiman characters. By supering, he gives massive defense to Saibaiman characters. Gives dodge and guard and all that shit to them. Alright, so let's see the Int Saibaiman. Now remember, Int Saibaiman's SSR. He is not the god of the game that the TUR is. Doesn't have 500 additionals. Yeah, 9 million. A little bit lower than like the 90 million that the TUR starts out with, huh? The TUR is in, he's in slot 7 too, huh? Okay. Alright, couple of dodges, sure. Okay. Alright, well, let's get a couple of turns. We're gonna need to get a turn where we have Int Saibaiman's SSR. We're gonna need his entire passive active at least once, right? So that means a full Saiyan Saga rotation. Remember, as great as the April Fool's Day character Saibaman is, no categories. Because I think that was their intent in not making the character too broken, is if you want to use them, you have to use them on their team. And then that's where they were like, oh, oops, when they realized that the flat leader skill buff was actually like, it was good for a lot of the game. So they're like, well, better get rid of that. All right, let's come back next turn. All right, so without, you see how important God of the Game Saibaman is in here, right? Like, we do need this boy to be able to slide on through. All right, let's, all right. I really do want the Int Saibaiman with the full Saibaman rotation, so maybe we'll do this. Hang on. Oh, actually, Int Saibaiman, he might just sweep the whole turn, wouldn't he? All right, let's see. So, yeah, wow. It is crazy. You'd think, like, oh, let's make sure to... Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Let me hit... That's not going to open up to the Int Orbs, is it? Oh, but we got that right there. The problem is now the TUR Saibaman is probably going to just kill, huh? Yeah, wow. Dude, it's so crazy. The SSR Saibaman, he doesn't actually, like... The difference between him and the rare, like the R Saibaman we have on the team is that they don't have access to the hidden potential system. So the only real value that Int SSR Saibaman is giving us is the fact that we can put a full dodge build on him. That's it. Like, so he does have, and I mean his stats will be higher. So he does have more survivability than like the R Saibaman, but that's it. But it's still, the entire team does nothing until you get to this character. This character does all the damage for the team, right? Once the leader skill's nerfed, like, how do I rank this character? Because, like, the thing is, like, the full Saibaman team can't beat the hardest fights. It can't. Like, it could beat, like, Bio Broly and shit, but the harder fights, it's not going to be able to do. So it's like, this character is like this, but it's on a team that can't win. So, Alright, well, I guess let's come back. Yeah, that's what the TUR, a little bit of a difference from the SSR. Let's maybe come back and get that full Saiyan Saga rotation. Alright, guys, we got another rotation right here. Still 2 rotations I'd want to get before we'd even think about ending the video, though. Is I want to get a rotation where we have double STR Saibaman, slot 1 and 2, for the Int Saibaman, and we need a full Saiyan Saga rotation for him as well. Those are the 2 things I want to see. It is funny how, like, even these new, like, the Saibaman, if the fight doesn't have anything, like, really, like, toxic or really crazy, like, the full Saibaman team can sweep pretty easily. I mean, just as long as everyone's hitting their dodges, I suppose, right? Yeah, look at the difference between the SSR and the TUR. We do get the dodge, though. Good shit. So with the dodge build, we've got a little bit of extra dodge, obviously, right? Okay. So far, so good. Alright, guys. So here we have double STR Saibaman, which means we're going to get all of these buffs from being targeted a couple of times. Let's just make sure we get Int Saibaman ready to be able to super attack here. Okay. Alright, so Int SSR Saibaman. Let's see what he's got. Getting buffs from both TUR Saibaman right here. And then the last rotation I'm going to want to get is just a full Saiyan Saga rotation. That'll be a lot easier to get, obviously. Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. Alright, let's go. Let's see what the Int SSR can do. Not quite the 9 attack, 9 crit, 9 100 million super character, but, you know, still decent, maybe? $17 million he's at? Okay. And there he is. It's just so funny comparing it to this demonic presence right here who just sweeps away. Let me just see what he does just in slot 1 like this. So this is without any STR Saibaman around. He still has a rotation full of Saibaman, though, which is crazy. We actually got hit? Oh. We failed our dodge. Okay. Alright, guys, here we go. So we get a full Saiyan Saga rotation for the Saibaman. Let's see what the power of the Saibaman looks like. Guys, this is crazy. We have his full passive activated per Saiyan Saga ally on the turn. Holy shit. 50%. Let's go. Saibaman, go forth. Let's see what he looks like right here. And he's at, 4 million. Okay, so double STR Saibaman. Definitely way more important than his passive right there. Alright, guys, there's the rainbowed SSR Int Saibaiman. Alright, guys, so there was the Int SSR Saibaiman rainbowed. I mean, definitely fun to get the character rainbowed and stuff like that, right? I guess I'm glad I didn't actually have to chase this character. Because really, again, the only difference between them and the R Saibaiman is, I mean, I guess the character's got a little bit more defense, but I'm looking at it as the ability to toss like the 30 dodge build on them. That will give them a lot more survivability than the other R Saibaiman, right? That's the big difference there. So this is Swarms of Combat Life Forms Saibaman. Of course, here's our leaders, but we're running them on the 318% leader skill of the STR Saibaman right here. Okay, very good. Leader skills, Saiyan Saga or Mission Execution, category key to 100% of stats. Passive skill, commanded by Saiyans. All the Saibamen get here, 50% attack and defense per Saiyan Saga category ally in the turn. So it's just like 150%. Or the best turn we saw from him was with the double STR Saibaman on rotation. That turn, you know, remember, this does count for the character themselves. So no matter what, they always have this up once. And then with other Saiyan Saga allies, we can get it up to 2 or 3 times active. Super attack is the Saibaman Rush. Gets 30% attack and defense run turn and does supreme damage to the enemy. Links are Brutal Beatdown, New, Coward, Infighter, Tag Team of Terror, and Loyalty. But remember, the big thing here is running with other Saibamen, we're not going to have links up, right? Like, it's not going to be the case. We're actually even going to have links up next to these other Saibamen. 12 key multiplier, 130%. That's what we could expect for like a non-awakened SSR like that, right? Again, here's the actual TUR, this demonic presence right here, this absolute crazy character. And then the last thing we got to do is take a look at the categories here for the Saibamen. Not very many. They are in Saiyan Saga. Maybe, though, right? Like, if you get the Int Saibaiman SSR, when we get to Saiyan Saga Dokkan Frontier, think of how the Ginyu Force is a strong, like team for Namek Saga Dokkan Frontier. Full Saibamen would be really fucking strong in Saiyan Saga Dokkan Frontier, I bet, huh? Because in Saibaman slot 1, with a full Saibaman rotation, he'll sweep. He'll sweep very easily, right? So that would be interesting. So, you know, hey, that'll be crazy value. Saiyan Saga right there. And then they're also on Mission Execution. I've said many times since this category came out, this is a great category to exist. It's constantly getting updated, and it's a great category for characters like Pui Pui, Dabura, Yakon, Legic, right? To get actual categories for them. So that's huge, right? Absolutely huge. So there we go, guys. There is the Int Saibaiman's SSR. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.